Today we're starting the long trip back to Malaysia, and through an interesting turn of events, I ended up in business class for the whole flight, and this is like the Qatar business class, which is the most amazing business class I've ever been on. It even has its own door, and I got a lay-down bed. So this turned out from, it was going to be like one of the worst flights I've ever had, but it turned out to be one of the best trips I've ever had. Just amazing. So lucky. This is the best flight I've ever had. So then I had an 18-hour layover in Qatar, but because I was upgraded to business class, I had a shower and I got headed out in this awesome lounge. And I even had a luggage holding place and a sleeping area. So once I was rested up, I went out to explore the city. I ditched my bags at the airport, and now we are heading to the Museum of Qatar. I took the metro here. It was very affordable. It did cost me $20 to get into the country, but I think that'll be worth it for a little day adventure walking around Qatar. This is the National Museum of Qatar. It looks pretty cool. Neat architecture. We're on the third flight of this trip. Lucky me, business class again. On Malaysian Airlines. It's very lovely. And I'm ready to go to bed. I'm waiting to put my pajamas on. Alright, it's the next morning. I slept okay, got up very early. Of course, we're back at the boat. It's kind of got all my stuff unpacked. They lost all 4 of my bags, but I had all the stuff that we needed to get the boat ready to go. So that sucked. I've spent the last couple weeks just like getting everything I needed. But hopefully they can find them soon and we can make some more progress. I got a few projects to work on. Let's get started. So first thing, we're gonna go down here to the Watermaker. Is there a light in here? Oh, okay, they got a little light. The lighting in this boat is, I don't know. This is not very much lighting. We need to do better lighting, I think. So this is the Watermaker. It's catamaran. I gotta remember how to do this. I watched the video. Turn this open, I think. That open. I gotta open up the seacock. Okay, we switched this to keep it on bottle. That's on seawater. That's good. Okay, so this is on flushing mode. Where's the switch? Is this a switch? No, guess not. And then I think I set a timer for 15 minutes to let it clean out the gunk out of the filter. And now I switch it to producing mode. And you hear the motor slow down for a second. That's good. And it should fill this spot up. Oh, so the Watermaker water is still smelling bad, so I pulled off the pre-filter, and whew, that is definitely the problem right there. Okay, so another project I'm gonna work on is figuring out this, called a tank tender. Like you pump this little thing and press a button, and you pick the tank, and it tells you like how much the stuff is in the tank based on like the air pressure or something. But all of the water tanks, diesel tanks, and holding tanks are using this system. The previous owner told me he couldn't figure out how to work it, so I'm gonna try to see if I can figure it out. Okay, so I just went on the website, so I think you put it on read. You select the tank, so we'll try tank 3. which is empty now, so I hold that in there. I press pump this. Okay, so it's showing it. Well, that moved. Let's see how much diesel we have. D is 1 left. Let's see. Well, that's showing empty too. Maybe this isn't working. We should have diesel. Okay, so I'll fill in the back water tank. Okay, so I just put about 100 liters in there. Let's go back and check it. Oh. So here's the back of the system. Nothing obviously looks wrong with it. I think since none of the tanks are reading, it must be with the little pump or gauge. So it looks like I can send it in when I go back to the US next time. I'll bring that with. In the meantime, I'll just have to keep using the tried and true method of dipping a wooden stick in the tanks to measure them. So I just had the first hard rain, and we can see it wasn't just that one window that was leaking. It looks like almost all of them. Let's see, this one I don't see any leaks for these 2 or 3. Okay, so not all of them. We got a leak on this window. There's one on there. Better get a towel on that to put a fall in the bedroom. We have a leak. Well, these ones are taped over, so we know those ones were leaking. And then looks like there was a leak over there. Pretty good. And then this one that's leaking on the side over there. So we gotta do all the windows. I'm finding some interesting bits of technology. We have like I think this is for like getting radio fixes back before GPS. Interesting gadget. And I also found in here, I have no idea what this thing is, I'm figuring it out. A nav plotter, some sort of digital mat where you can tape your charts and then use GPS waypoints and stuff like that. Very bizarre, interesting technology. Surprised that it exists. I guess now I just use chart plotter, get rid of this garbage. So I've been pulling out all of the charts this guy has. He's probably got thousands of dollars of charts, and it's just insane. It's like every single chart of the Philippines here, and then a bunch of other parts of the world too. I saved a couple of the large scale charts because maybe they'd be good for tracking our course and the videos. But all these, like, he has like every single little approach you could ever on, like all these. It's too many charts, you know. It's probably 20 pounds worth of charts here. So the next project is to fix the hatch latch on the other side, and I'm just looking at this one to figure out how it works. So it's like you open that, and I guess this hatch is able to open at that position, or just into this position. Okay, so I think that part just came undone. So I just need to put a little epoxy in the hole and put the screw back in there. That'd be easy. And then to close it, it goes like this. So here's the broken one, and I guess tape is what that's their solution. Oh, didn't leave too much of a mark, that's good. All right, fixed it. That was easy. I'm not sure why you needed duct tape, and all you had to do is screw that back in. We'll see if it holds up though. This boat is full of these weird latches and stuff like that. This is just one of many. It can be fun to keep fixing when they break. Let's make sure it opens it. Okay. I mean, it's cool, you know, like it's got a little water catch and everything. It's got 2 different positions, but the amount of time it must take to figure all this stuff out. Like, I'm pretty sure all this stuff is just custom fabricated. So, yes, last night my bags showed up and they delivered them from the airport. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 big bags. So this is a happy day. Now I just gotta find a place to unpack and fit all this stuff on the boat. All right, day number 2 of constant rain, and this is getting old real quick. Yeah, there's so much water coming in these windows, so that we got some more work to do. We don't want water getting in these electronics. Last night, my friend John came from Texas, and he's gonna help out getting the boat ready. We're gonna sail hopefully to Thailand in a few more days. So John's gonna work on the engine belt there, the water pump belt, and I'm gonna do some other stuff. Yeah, so it's that thin one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can feel it's gone, right?
Yeah. It's about time.
And I am working on unpacking all my gear and equipment and clothes and stuff. We're getting there.
Alternator and a crankshaft, and this is probably for the freshwater cooling, right? And that's the raw water cooling.
Yeah, that's the raw water. Okay, so that, yeah, it must be
freshwater.
Okay.
Alternator. And that's it.
Cool. Yeah, simple. Same as my old one.
Same setup.
Yeah, the 3YM. Of course, using YouTube for reference. All right. And then maybe somebody else is watching this video too. Next project, I'm gonna pop this wind turbine off because it does not work anymore. And I wanna see if I can fit the Starlink on here. This would be a good place, I think, to mount that. I guess it's still hooked up. We gotta take these wires off. Hope I'm gonna run the Starlink cable down through here too. Look, lucky me, it's a perfect fit for the pole there, so that'll be great. And I couldn't figure out how to run the cable through there, even though there's wires going through there already. The holes that come out of are so small. I'll just run it around the outside for now. So now I'm splicing the Starlink cable, and I got this 12 volt to 24 volt step up converter because the Starlink cables are so long, it goes like all the way around out there, that if you just give it 12 volt, that's like the minimum, I think. And I had trouble getting it to work, so I used a step up converter on the last boat, so I just bought one for this boat in case I need it. So you wrap this one around this one, then this one around this one. We had a few minutes without rain, so we're plasticking over the rest of the leaky windows before the rain starts again. I think if you just take this bracket off, then it can slide forward enough to get the belt out.
Okay.
Why is the belt like on mine was like was reversed, so the pulley was on the outside.
But you see what I'm saying? If I pull,
and why is the hose outside the belt? Like,
if I pull this off, then this comes off, and I can slide it. But see, I went back.
Okay, whatever you think.
But see, I don't know about puppets, man.
Yeah, this is good to see, though. Okay. This project has turned into a whole day long endeavor. Like, what was it? The belt was too small, so he couldn't get it off without like using a screwdriver, and like
see all the just the wrong side.
The alternator the case is too big, I think, for that.
Go all the way.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Stop. It hits.
It's bottoming out on the motor.
It's probably a bigger alternator. He changed it.
You get the new belt. This is the old belt. That wasn't looking good. No bueno. We can say that it's fair. So now that it's dark, we're testing the nav lights, and nothing works. At least the way I was told it worked. Wait. Okay, so this does have power, obviously, right? Because this is powering this whole panel. So like, let me get the multimeter. Oh, no. It's just a rat's nest back here, guys. Now that I got my luggage, I got all my toys and stuff here. So this, I really like this boat hook thing. It's so fun to open it. Clean up the daily bird droppings. It's they're relentless here. Meant to send us these nice mooring and anchor shackles. They're super heavy duty. So let's put these on. So this one here is to replace this chain hooks because it kept falling off on the sea trial. So Hoop had this one. It worked really good on his boat. It just like goes around your chain link. That's our chain. We have 8mm chain on this boat. Fit. Yep, perfect fit. Cool. So that attaches to the snubber. Which, yeah, this thing. I'll hook that up. I was like, what's going on? They also sent us this cool solar-powered nav light, which I was going to use on the dinghy. We're just going to stick it on the outboard. It had like a sticky thing. But unfortunately, I just realized the nav lights don't work on this boat, so for now we're going to be using it for the main boat. We need it. I'm thinking we might be able to put our air conditioner in here, like the outside unit, and then we could run the other side just through that bulkhead. I just gotta measure this, make sure there's enough room. All right, now we got ourselves a cab. We're using the Grab app, and we're going to go get some belts, alternator belt.
A little longer than this one, right?
Longer belt. You're buckled in, it's buckled in, so buckled in for safety. So here's the shop where we found our belt. They had just the right size. You know, people just like to kind of see the places. Weird buildings. So we found the belt for the alternator, and now we're off to look for air conditioners. So we saw the marine store had like a marine unit that was 12 volt and water cooled. That was $1,800, which might be a good option. We're gonna look at mini splits first just to compare. All right, we are at the air conditioning store. Well, I mean, they're like all boxed up, and yeah, they look used. We just bought an air conditioner, guys. It's gonna be cool. Alright, now we go to get our unit. Hopefully it won't be too big. Here's the outdoor unit. All right, we got the air conditioner in this forward hatch, and it actually fits. So hopefully the lines will be long enough to reach it, and they're very short. This could work. I just did a trip back to the air conditioner guy to get the gas lines. Hopefully we can get this installed now. Now I'm hooking up the wiring for the air conditioner, so we have a plug. All right, we're all hooked up. I think that's good. So next project, I'm going to design a bracket to install that behind the mast support post there. This is the inside unit on the air conditioner, and then we can get the air conditioner guy to hook that up for us. So now I got this PVC foam board they call plastic wood at the marine store here. We're gonna use that to make a bracket. So I stacked 2 layers of the PVC board. I think that'll be good enough. Put a bracket on there. I got my little air conditioner in there. I almost did it without drilling any holes in the boat. I mean, there's the holes for the ropes to go in. That's just on the mount I put in. But I think we need to support the bottom, so let's drill some holes in this thing. All right, so the AC will mount onto this board. That's not going anywhere. Good and strong. And then we got a hole for the glass lines out there. And it will go into this little forward hatch where the outside unit is. And we'll open up the hatch when we want to run it, so we get airflow in there. We're back on the air conditioner project, and I finally have all the parts to put this together. The piece that was missing was a flare tool. They told me the line set had the flares and the connectors, but it didn't. So I found this little thing. It puts a 45-degree angle, and I guess that's how it seals. So I screwed up and made that flare too big. It won't go over there, so I got to redo this one. And then do it on the other side, and hopefully we can set up the air conditioner. The funny thing that find the vacuum pump and line and regulator thing was easy. It was this little flare part we found at an automotive store. I think they use them for brake lines too. Okay, so let's try number 2. And, okay, that one's the right length. Looks like a pretty good flare to me. Okay, so snug this guy up. All right, we're all hooked up. Let's turn our vacuum pump on. Where is it? All right, it's been holding the vacuum for 15 minutes. I'll let a little bit of the refrigerant out. Hopefully that's what I'm supposed to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of pressure in there. And now I take that off, and hopefully that works. I don't quite understand how it stays in after I take that out, but yeah, we'll try it. All right, I took that off, and nothing really came out, or just a little bit, so I think we're good. And now I just open these two, and it sounds like it's full. I'm gonna cover some more insulation on here, and then start her up. Okay, moment of truth. Do we have air conditioning? How do I turn on? Oh, it's coming on. Cold. Cold, cold, cold. Is it working? Is it working? It's not cold yet. Okay, we got cold air. We started at 88, we're down to 87. Battery is at 91. Let's run it for an hour and see how much the battery goes down. Alright, so that's pretty hot in there. Might not last long in this position. We'll see. So the AC ran the batteries down like 10% in like 30 minutes or something. So I don't think it's going to really work until we get another solar panel. We've got room for on each side though. I could fit a panel here on each side, no problem I think. But then the other thing is that where that box is yeah, that's not gonna really work. I think we're just gonna need to buy a real marine unit, but it was worth a shot because that thing was like a couple $100 for that air conditioner. I'll keep it for a while though because we can put it outside on the deck when we're in the boatyard there. And because we can't use a marine unit in the boatyard because they use water to cool, seawater to cool it. So that's kind of a bummer. There's a lot of work to get that thing set up. Maybe we'll figure out a way to make it work though. It actually didn't even really cool the temperature down inside the boat, but it felt amazing because I think it just sucked all the humidity out. So maybe just a dehumidifier is all we need, not an air conditioner. We're hunting down the AIS USB. We found the box. We got to find the USB. Programming doohickey. All right, so we found the AIS USB cable and download the software. Trying to figure it out. I want to put a new name in here, but it's not downloading the stuff. Okay, now the AIS is successfully programmed with the new boat name, and that's necessary because in Thailand the AIS is a legal requirement. I screwed up. I put the dinghy in without the plug, so it's sinking.
You can't sink though, really, right?
Oh, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah, I guess not because it's inflatable.
You shouldn't be able to, right?
It sinks pretty far though before it.
Yeah. How do you go underneath?
Next project, we're in the dinghy and the hose connector is all cracked and it won't get fuel. It's leaking air out. I thought I had found the right part, but nope. This is part that goes on the motor. So back to the spare parts. Our next job is to remove the old name. Aho. Apparently it's something a previous owner, like they said after their yoga class or something. I don't know. But the new name will be Pickled Catfish. Oh, I don't want to jinx it, but finally a project that's going smoothly. No way. It's gonna become a pickled catfish. The next time I get to pull a lot more letters off.
Coming off, man. The last of it, dude. It's your boat now, Sam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. Now we're gonna put that good pickled catfish name on the boat. There we go, pickled catfish. They got the name on the transom just now, and while I'm here, I'm gonna lube the Yamaha. I know the steering's getting a little tight, so I'll see putting some grease in there helps, and then there's some other spots probably good to smear some schmoo on there. I got this grease gun, came with the boat. I put some grease in the little zerk until it came out of the steering shaft or whatever, but it didn't really seem to help. If anybody has any ideas, we also loosened up the steering tension bolt, but it's still pretty tough. Alright, we got the motor running good, and this thing is awesome. 5:30, we got the dinghy going. We found a little private beach. Just testing it all out.
You're going nowhere now, right?
Justin, yeah. We're testing new fruits. It's like a giant lime. Dude, it's a lime, isn't it?
I mean, do you eat? I guess you don't eat that.
Yeah, I just try to like cut
it with this.
Yeah, I guess we eat it like a orange slice. This is just a very small person. It's a normal sized lime.
What was it called?
Oh, I wasn't filming. It's like a bland grapefruit. I don't know. It's like it only had the Malaysian name on the
ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send it to my Malaysian friend.
That's what it is. That looks like a lime. It's kind of. I bit it. I chewed it. That's pretty good, actually.
I don't know what that is.
Yum, 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 yum. This guy was really into baby grapefruits. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 putty knives on this boat. I think we could do with less than that. Boat, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rolls of masking tape, 10, 11 rolls of masking tape, 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls of the same exact gaff tape, 5 rolls of gaff tape, more duct tape, more VHP tape, and there's like 10 rolls of that stuff. It's just ridiculous how much crap there is on this boat. Progress is also continuing on going through all the spare parts, getting less stuff, taking out about 5 bags of garbage. Be careful in Malaysia. You think you get a watermelon, you get a pumpkin. What is that? A squash? It smells like a watermelon. Why is it orange? No, it's actually not bad. It's actually just watermelon. Orange watermelon in Malaysia. Malaysian watermelon. It's a different color, but it tastes good. This boat was the first Malaysian to sail solo around the world. It was Azor Mansur on Jalur Gemma Lang, which is like their flag, stripes of excellence. Now we're working on replacing the anchor windlass buttons. Unfortunately, we're realizing a lot of the boat has been wired with speaker wire, so we need to replace the wires too. And the conduit is like barely big enough for the wire to fit in, so we're having a real hard time getting it through here. So we just had an epiphany. Instead of trying to run wires to these impossibly small conduits, let's just move the cables to right above the anchor locker, right next to the wiring, and you can click the buttons from there. And John couldn't find any problems with that, so I guess what we'll do tomorrow.
4 holes.
4 holes for a switch. Yeah, we need to get some epoxy. So we drilled some more holes in the boat. We filled them in with epoxy and drilled them again just so they'd be watertight, and that's where the new windlass buttons are going to be. And while we're at it, we pulled the windlass out. We need to replace the solenoid because one of the sides is bad. It only goes up and won't go down. So we also just did a quick service on the windlass.
Okay.
Oh, we're just called good. Okay.
Out. Down.
It goes down now. And goes up. And we even got the buttons in the right place. We just did it randomly and it worked.
If it's wrong, we just
just cross it out. Yeah. But I guess it's just 2 wires to switch if we needed to. But yeah. Man, better to be lucky than good, right?
Okay, so we just get longer longer wire so we do it.
Yeah.
We gotta get a way to mount that thing.
Yeah.
It's not heavy, so maybe just leave it hanging. I don't know.
I think it just hang there probably, yeah. Yeah, the relay was bad, only on one side.
On just one side.
Yeah.
So you couldn't.
But luckily there was another relay on board. And it works. Here's our new nifty wiring job. We're gonna neaten it up a little bit maybe, but we really needed longer wires in here. And we'll just double stick tape the remote guy
That was just for testing.
to here.
Or you know what? You have a bunch of zip ties too.
Zip ties, yeah, we can zip tie it.
Want to?
Or just double stick tape.
Either way.
I like that double stick tape, but zip ties too, maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
And then
Oh yeah, you got a lot of tape too.
I could go a little higher up there maybe. The chain pipe. I mean, it's not really, might stay out of the way of the chain.
Well, it doesn't matter, right?
We got the relay apart, you can see how it fails on one side. The good side.
That's the good side, right?
Yeah.
Sides up and down, right?
This one not so much.
It's stuck.
I just saw this washing machine. It's very small, but it might work for us. Use 300 watts. Actually, I think for just a little extra money, I better get one of these. This looks better. Yeah, you got much more room in here. All right, we went with the bigger laundry machine. It was only about $90. They're going to deliver tomorrow. Worth a shot. We got the washing machine. It's a happy day, and they were able to find my boat. And we also got the e-wincher. So we got all but one package remaining. That's the registration to leave. All right, checking it out. We got the English plug. I think this will be a pretty good space for it. We can still go up to the cockpit. We can go through here. It's kind of underneath the shade from the rain. It's probably okay if it's wet. I mean, it's a washing machine, you know? So we just got to get a connection here. And I was thinking maybe the shower hose, you know, it's got a quick connect, so maybe that could fit on there. This hose is too big. It might work.
You know what? With this boat, dude, all the spares, you've had every spare you needed.
Yeah.
Right? You've had everything broke. We fixed with spares on this boat.
Yeah, so it's got to be here.
Yeah, except for the hose for the Watermaker to go overboard.
Oh yeah, I had to go get that. I haven't found that one yet. But hey, we got that for free by trading in all those old engine belts. I traded what's his name? Manny? Manu. Our French boat chandler.
Yeah, dude, we gotta get a picture with
I brought him all my old engine hoses. They're new. They're fairs, and they're all the wrong size. Hey Manu, you can have these. Sell them to someone. And he gave me the hose I needed for free.
Dude, we gotta get a picture of him and his face.
All right, we gotta find the hose. We got no hose to fit their washing machine. No hose blues. No hose. This one might work. Okay, I think we're ready. Oh. Well, it's leaking. I put some nasty water in there. Oops. Why is that? Okay, that wasn't a very good connection. So apparently this is a semi-automatic washer. You gotta like stand here and watch it fill and turn off the water and stuff. Oh, it's going. It stopped turning, like even though I had more time left. I don't know why. No, I think it's might be already broken now. It stopped spinning, you know. So you just move it over the spin here. Now we just do one more rinse. Maybe 2 more rinses. So half a wash cycle, it's already broken. I took it apart, see if I can figure what's going on. So we took it back to the store, and we got this one. It was $5 more, but they said it won't break like the other one, which seems like a good deal to me. So now I'm installing my little Garmin Messenger guy, and I'm using double stick tape because I'm not 100% sure it's gonna get good signal in here. So this goes right there, and I can reach the charger there. This thing lasts forever on battery. I speak German, so let's get rid of these German labels. Gas station special. We thought this was like sweet fruit kind of stuff. What is it's fruit? Oh, it's like something vinegar or something. Is it vinegary? Or what is that? What is that? Oh man, it's bad. I could grow to like it though, you know. It's like it's vinegar, but I don't know what these ingredients are. I don't know. I can't recommend this, but you know you can find it in Malaysia. Today we're taking a break from boat projects and we're going to go up to the cable car and see the Lankawi island. Look at that, we're going to go all the way up there. Oh wow. Wow. Oh, there's a waterfall. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Going to the top here. Oh, this is the whole island. You can see the north side and the south side.
Yeah.
You were good at it.
Hi,
you talk.
welcome to video session. You can
Hello.
talk first.
Okay.
Way limited. There's your boat down there, dude.
Dude, that is it. Right. Thanks for watching. Next video, we're gonna put this cool electric motor on our main winch. That's really neat. And then after that, we'll start test sailing the boat around Malaysia. So if you're getting some other videos and want to join the Patreon, there's links in the description or on the screen. If not, no worries. I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.